Alright, I got that line done. Let's see how she goes. Kind of thinking about making a duplicate just so I can be done with it. That's really what I'm thinking, is duplicating the other side because it's exactly the same. So I might do that real fast. Make the duplicate. Flare one edge. Make the bends to follow it exactly but opposite. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make these, flare this thing off, make it opposite. Flare these ends, make it exactly opposite because this one I know fits. And yeah, you guys want to see me make that? No? Too bad. You're watching anyway. Too bad. I'm going to flare this one. Is there any junk in this flare tool? Doesn't look like it. Let's put the big nut on this side. Too bad. Let's see. There's people walking down the street. My poor doggie. She wants to go see everybody. Poor girl. Oh, man. I got so much to do to this car left. That's pretty good. And that is tight. Hopefully this works. I didn't run the wire brush in it. Okay. Let's, oh, I'm going to file that. If I don't file that now, I'll be sorry. Got it. What kind of, oh, someone asked me what kind of tool this is. Other than being a pain in the ass, it's a Napa service tool. I'll let you guys get real close on that. That's where I got it. Napa Auto Parts. Or no parts available, as we call it here. Oh yeah, this is actually going pretty good right now. I'm stoked. If I can keep this momentum up. It's actually flaring. Just too hard to hold. This is type of tool. I mean, I need like a vise. I really do need like a table and a vise. I should put one like on a stand, but I'm just not quite there yet. My shop's not quite ready, and it's not big enough. And I still think it's funny that I'm building this thing in a carport outside during the rainy months. I've almost had this car a year. Almost. Almost had this car a year. That's crazy to me. That it's taken me this long to actually put this together. jeweler's files are some of the best tools, man. I don't know if you guys use jeweler's files, but you should. That's where it's at for sure. Let me bend this thing back out of the way here. Looks like I got a little tweakage. Yep, I did. Oh, tweakage. Bam! Okay, that nut's on. Alright, so now we need to make this bend. So that would be this bend. Be like this. Alright, let's see. So not bad. How close is that? Pretty close? Close? Yeah, not bad at all. Not too bad. I mean, it's backwards. We're doing opposite day, so. Okay, so there's that. Looks like I need it slightly more up here. Let's see, that looks pretty good. So now I need my other bend. How far down? Here. How to make that bend? I think I go this way. That's what it looks like. Did I get it right? Pretty close. I think it's a little bit more like. Alright, so there's that and that. Those two are pretty much done. So now I gotta come down to this other side. This is difficult, by the way. Brake lines, making them identical is a pain in the ass. Like this. Like that, no. Like that. And like this. And then like. Not a very fun bend. I gotta go this way, I think. Like that, yeah. Okay, talking to myself again. Up, back, down. This down, like that. And then a big bend like this. Yeah, big bend. Where's this thing? Okay. You guys able to watch this at all? I'm hoping. Bend, bend. No, it needs to be straight. Bend, bend. It's got to be a straight bend. And then there, another bend. And then up, down. Back. Up, bend, down, back. Yep, that'll work. Okay, let's see what happens. Put this one up here like this. That's what we're missing, is that bend, that bend. This is down, down, up, and this way. Down, up, down. Like that, like that. Like that, like that. And right there. Okay, cut this one off right here. Oh my. This thing, the blade came out of it. How fun was that? Not fun at all. Okay, here we go. It's not a very good straight cut. Okay, cut that out. Come here and put the nut on before I flare this one. But it'll be nice to have two done. See how exact this is? My neighbor's over there. His kid is putting the running boards and fender flares back on his Tacoma because they were all like bent up. It's pretty bad. Bent up, painted bad, weren't painted very good. So now he'll have really nice, super nice. Where in the world? There it is. There's a nut. All right. Do I chance them and try to add a third one? Do it 3 times on the same thing without actually cleaning this out? I'm going to try. Because, like I said, why do it right the first time when I can always do it 3 or 4 more times? And I love doing it this much, so I might as well just keep going, right? Oh, my buddy Scott's here. I'll see you guys later. Hello, everybody. Alright, so I'm bringing you guys back. So the video will probably end with these brake lines actually being on the vehicle. I'm trying to just tighten down the little clamps that were holding them, which hopefully won't break, and they'll hopefully go to the floor. Tighten it down like it was originally done. Oh look, These bolts are actually tightening like I want them to. How nice. And it's starting to get dark, and my wife just got back from Costco. So they're tightening up pretty good. Can you see them down there? Let's get you in there really close. Let's get in there really good. There they are. Tighten up these fittings here. We could put a ratchet on this and make this a lot faster. But where's the fun in that? Since these things are rusty and they're not actually going to go together where I want them to go, it's as good as they're going to get. So there's the T underneath. Let me shrink this thing on up. Okay, there's the T down there. You see it? And then these go across and go out to their respective areas, and they come from there. This one looks like it needs a little bit of persuasion to go where it's supposed to go, which is fine. They go to the line lock, if you can see that. Just get you in there. Okay, so there's the lines from the line lock. Here, 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 all the lines are tight. I gotta put another plug right there. Brake lines are in, other than brake hoses and bleeding. I gotta bleed the brakes. And get a master cylinder, or get a calipers. Get some calipers and what else do I need? Calipers, brake hoses. I need to cut that brake bracket off. Put it on the other side in the back. Brake hoses, calipers, adjust the alignment. Get some front tires on these skinny Kragers. And then put the car on the ground. Well, bleed the brakes probably. I gotta do the clutch hose fitting. I need to figure out what fitting I need. And I gotta decide whether I'm gonna pull the trans, pull the trans so I can access the throwout bearing and then run lines through it. Or if I can stick my hand up in there and run the lines to it that way. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll probably get some lines. I probably should figure out the length of the line I could get right now. Let's see. So I could just guesstimate and order a line. Let's do some guesstimation, shall we? Let's guesstimate. So we're gonna go from here. Definitely go up and over. So that's 6 inches. Need a banjo fitting or some sort of thing. So that's another 2, so probably 8 inches. And then from here, down to the bell housing is another 24. So if I get a 36-inch line, -3, and some fittings, that might be macaroni right there. That might be perfect. Okay, recap time. Let me pull this thing off of here. Ooh, this battery's about to die. So we'll make this quick. Here's my handle. Here's my quick handle so I can hold on to you guys and feel good about it. Okay, so quick recap. Brake lines. All done. Look at that. Aren't they? God, I hate doing that stuff. Gotta put the fitting in. Brake lines, try and keep the radius the same. Runs down, makes the radius, comes across to there, and then to the T and across. Yay, it's almost like, you know, Top Gear where they're giving the announcement of how the track runs around. And look, I left that light under there with some brand new batteries. Wasn't that smart? No. So, proportioning valve is, do you see it? Right there. in the middle of the seat. So if you come over the middle of the seat, bam! Yes, adjust it. Just reach down there with your hand and increase the brake pressure if you want it to stop, and then decrease the brake pressure for doing some rolling bernies. And I did mention before that these seats are going away. My buddy George needs to win, so I'm going to give George these front seats. I think they cost me like $500, but George has been a good guy, and he's always... I mean, he got me a hood and a parts car. Like, who cares how much? Who cares? It's like, what's that? Blair Witch? Who cares how much stuff costs when it's about your friends? Friendship can't be bought or sold. Or something like that. Anyway, maybe it can be. I just don't have enough money to buy friends or sell them. Ugh. Okay, here we go. Brake line from the master. Quickly now. From the master, coming down, goes across to the T, which is the proportioning valve, which is this thing under here. Prop valve, right there, look at that. Thing of beauty, run across and goes right there where the old line used to go. This line here. Right there, that old gross line and that bracket right there are gonna go over here, and then it's gonna get a fitting and new lines on the back of the diff. Won't that be nice when that happens? I think it'll be great. Let me give myself some light and turn off the one I put brand new light batteries in. I'm gonna have a seizure. I need a drive line. I need a drive shaft. Oh, the clutch. Let's look and see. Look at the clutch. Can I get in the bell housing there? Does that look like I can get in there? Let's see. Can I stick my hands in there? Is it possible? Just stick my hands in there and get to the fittings? Potentially. Yeah, I could put fittings on that, I think, maybe. Could I? What do I gotta pull this trans? This trans have to come off again, which means bracing up the motor and all that fun stuff. Hey, the brake lines even look good in this direction. You're welcome, thank you. I need a bushing. So much stuff I need to do to this car. So much stuff. I should just quit and buy a Yugo. Restore a Yugo. That's what I should do. Restore a Yugo. Because where you go, I go. That's enough silliness. I'm delirious. It's late. Not that late. I mean, it's dark. It's probably like, 6 o'clock or something. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to go play with the trolley for actually the next 3 or 4 days I'm going to go play with the trolley and try and get those kids serious about more fab stuff. At least get more of the frame together. I'll probably take some pictures of that, maybe film it. Probably not. Probably just snap some pictures and update you guys later, because it's not really, it's not hot rods. It is interesting, but it's not hot rods. It's not as interesting as cars. But anyway, that's it. Yeah, bye. I forgot to say Merry Christmas. Or Mele Kalikimaka. That's what they say here. Mele Kalikimaka is a Hawaiian way to say Merry Christmas to you.